Let me show you guys our Sunday Vietnamese dinner with all of my sisters. Today we made pho and spring rolls. So I'm going to begin by showing you guys how I made the pho. In my pressure cooker, I'm going to begin by searing some oxtails, then I add a little bit of water and pressure cook it for about 45 minutes. I'm also going to use the Felicious kit, and this comes for a serving of 4. But since we're a little on the hefty side and we eat a lot, I'm going to make 3 of these boxes. So in my big poppa pot, I'm going to add all of my spices, the seasoning, the little cube flavor broth thingies, and of course the broth from the oxtails. I let that simmer for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I was making the spring rolls. And no, I don't have to pee here. It's just my toddler who's a menace to society who kept going in between my legs, bumping into me, harassing me. Anyways, we start to set up all the toppings in the middle of the table. We have some thinly sliced beef, some shrimpies, the sauces, and of course our spring rolls that one of them bust in our face. Now we're gonna prepare our pho. I'm gonna add my noodles and all of my raw meats onto a big poppa plate and pour my hot boiling broth all over our meats. Add our toppings of choice and all of our sauces. Can never forget that chili oil and lots of lime juice. And this is what my section looked like. One of my sisters made a bomb peanut sauce for our spring rolls. Here I am minding my own little business, enjoying my pho, when my mom walks in from work to tell us that she climbed the palm tree and the rock outside. So there she is trying to move the rock. We're so confused on how the hell she got on top of that damn palm tree. But anyways, we helped her move the truck, and then I went back inside the house and finished my food. And that's it, guys. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Since it is my 1-year anniversary on TikTok, we're gonna replicate the video that got my first 1,000,000 views. So today we're making them the Mcrib sandwich. I'm gonna begin by removing the membrane from my ribs. And for the binder, we're gonna rub the ribs with mustard. And if you're scared to rub your meat raw, then go to church, because I know y'all be rubbing other things raw too. We're gonna add our favorite rub to our ribs, and I can't say this enough, guys. You're not gonna rub the rub on the ribs. You're gonna press the rub on the ribs so that rub stays on them, or else it's just gonna come on your hands. And make sure you do it on both sides. Then you're gonna tightly wrap these in foil, stick them in your oven at 350 degrees for 3 hours. Then I pull them out, rub my favorite barbecue sauce all over my ribs, stick it back in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes until they get nice and caramelized. Remove all the bones from the meat, and it's time to assemble our Mcrib. I'ma butter up my buns, make sure they're nice and crispy. And basically we're just replicating the Mcrib but better. So we're gonna add a couple of pickle slices and our juicy, sticky, icky ribs. Make sure that none of that bun is exposed. Then you add your thinly sliced onions and you top it off with your top bun. We wrap it up in some parchment paper and then put it in the paper box. I always want to say foam box. Along with our Mcrib, they're gonna get some seasoned fries. Since I still can't find the caps for my little condiment containers, I literally just made them little baggies of ketchup and barbecue sauce. For their drink, they had the option between a soda or a pomegranate lemonade. And that's it, guys. And I'm just gonna get everything ready for them so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let me show you guys how I made my pomegranate lemonade. You're gonna need pomegranates. So first, I'm gonna begin by removing the seeds from our pomegranates, and I already showed you guys a lot of times how to do this. You're just literally gonna smack the seeds out of your pomegranates. For a lemonade, you obviously need lemons, but I only had 2, but I really recommend 4. And since I want my lemonade to taste like lemonade, I'm gonna use the whole lemon. So I'm just gonna get a sharp knife and remove the rinds from my lemon. This knife is from Dragon Riot, and I will tag them down below. To my blender, I'm gonna add my whole lemon and about 1.5 cups of pomegranate seeds. This is a small blender. I believe it's like about 32 ounces. Then we sweeten it up with sweetener of choice. I'm still going to use a cup of sugar. Wink, wink. Add a little bit of water, and then we blend until smooth. We're also going to strain it just to make sure we catch all of the seeds from the pomegranate. Then I pour everything into my 2-quart pitcher, add another 32 ounces of water, and then I fill up the rest with ice. And now we mix. Now this is the perfect time for you to check for sweetness. If it needs more sugar, add more sugar. If it's too sweet, just add more water. Fill up your favorite cup with ice, and I already put some lemon slices and some pomegranate seeds for garnish. Then pour yourself some delicious and refreshing pomegranate lemonade. As an extra piece of garnish, I'm gonna add a little lemon slice to the rim. Can't forget our matching straw, and there you have it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! He was crying for the lemon. Let me show you guys how to make a pomegranate margarita. I came across these big poppa pomegranates today at the flea market, so we're just gonna de-seed them. I already show you guys how to de-seed a pomegranate. All you gotta do is cut it open like I did and then just spank them butt cheeks. I mean, spank that pomegranate until all the seeds have been released. Then using my lemon squeezer, we're going to squeeze all the juice from about a cup of pomegranates. Basically, you just need like a 1/4 cup of pomegranate juice, period. Rim my glass with a little bit of rim dip and some chili powders. That's gonna be for garnish. Then I fill up my cup with ice. Go look for my margarita mix. Hi, Joseph. And you set how strong you want it. I wanted it light because I ain't trying to come out pregnant tonight. And then I watch my machine make my margarita. Once it's ready, we're going to pour some of that pomegranate juice, and you now have a pomegranate margarita. Hope you like this recipe. Bye. Let me show you guys how I made the breakfast potatoes that you guys always ask me about. It's literally the TikTok potatoes that I saw from last year. So I just sliced them, and using a chopstick, I'm going to crisscross cut on both sides. And what the chopsticks do is just prevent me from going all the way through. So once I have cut them on both sides, I just add a little bit of oil and add a little bit of oil. Don't be like me and add that whole cap full of oil. Then season them up, give them a little nice rub-dub-dub, and then you stick them into your air fryer at 400 degrees for about 5 minutes until they get nice and crispy. That's how I make my breakfast potatoes. Hope you like this recipe. Bye. Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them Big Papa wannabe Taco Bell burritos. To my meat, I'm gonna season it up with a little bit of Taco Tuesday from Flavor God and some Jack and the Bean dip from Market to Market. On the back of these packets, they always give you ideas on how to use their seasoning, and I think that's super cool. So I'm just gonna add about 2 tablespoons of Jack and the Bean dip to my meat, and then I'm gonna let it simmer in its own juices for about 10 to 15 minutes so my meat can be nice and soft before I brown it, because I hate hard ground beef. We're also gonna make them a fresh pico and a fresh guacamole. I have a soft skin avocado tree in my backyard, but taking the skins off is a biatch. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick little hack. Using a wire basket, I just smash my avocados through, and then all the meat goes through the wire, and then the skin stays on top. And with the spoon, I just go in there, scrape the avocado meat, and then toss the skins. There you have it, guys. That's a hack in case you have an avocado tree like mine. To season it up, I'm gonna use some lemon pepper and garlic lovers from Flavor God, a little bit of lime juice, and salt. Now I get to assemble our Big Papa burritos. I'm gonna add my taco meat first, a little bit of rice, 2 handfuls of seasoned fries, and then I drizzle lots of nacho cheese all over the fries, a little bit of sour cream, and some spicy avocado sauce. We're also gonna add some of that guacamole we just made and the fresh pico. And if you thought I was done, I am not. I'm also gonna add some crushed up Doritos. Oh my gosh, you lost me at Doritos. Oh, too bad, so sad. Now I'm just gonna roll it up, make sure I don't bust in her face, wrap it in some parchment paper, and then cut it in half for them. I'm also gonna add some hot sauce because I must admit I do hoarder all of my condiments from my favorite fast food joints. For the drink, they had the option between a soda or a cranberry hibiscus agua fresca, and they chose the agua fresca. For a sweet treat, I made them a no-bake gansito cheesecake. To top it off, we're just gonna add a little bit of whipped cream. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna hurry my ass up, get everything ready for them, including their drinks, and then they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Today we're gonna do a little flauta 101. You guys always ask me, how do you make your flautas so that they don't undo themselves? How do you do it so whenever you roll them, they don't crack? You guys have a lot of questions, so I'm here to answer them. First of all, I use any type of corn tortilla. It doesn't matter what brand. If your tortilla is cold, it's going to crack. So you have to warm them up all the way through, whether it's in the microwave, whether it's in your comal, whether it's in the freaking hot sun. It doesn't matter. It has to be warmed all the way through. I prefer to warm them up in the microwave. Just stick them in a paper bag, plastic bag, whatever bag. Just stick them in a bag, warm them up for about 2 minutes, and then immediately separate them. Didn't want to burn off my fingerprints, so as you can tell, they were already starting to stick here. Don't let that stop you. Put your big girl panties on and separate those tortillas. Everyone likes chicken flautas. My chicken falls out of my flautas, and I don't like to struggle. So I like to add boiled potatoes to my chicken. I also like adding cheese, because the melted cheese and the potatoes are going to clump up with the chicken and nothing's going to come out. Well, at least that's my theory. Use whatever cheese you got. Now, this was an old recipe, and I had ran out of regular quesadilla cheese. I did have slices of cheddar cheese for my sandwiches, and I just put some slices in there. Again, if you don't have an ingredient, improvise. Don't let that stop you. Just get your ass in the car, go to the grocery store, and burn some gas. It ain't my money. You're just gonna mix everything together until it becomes a paste. Stuffing and rolling. We're not gonna overfill them until they bust in your face. No. You're gonna put enough filling on the corner and then roll them up. At this point, you can secure them with toothpicks, but I don't. I just put them seam side down. And then I roll up all my tacos so I can fry them all together. You guys have asked me what's the difference between a taco dorado and a flauta. I'm gonna show you. This is a taco dorado. It is the shape of a taco and it's dorado, which means fried. So it's a fried taco. That's a taco dorado. That right there is a flauta. A flauta is supposed to be flour. No, it's not. For frying, you're gonna put your tacos seam side down and you're not deep frying. Don't let that oil cover your whole tacos. Your oil shouldn't be screaming hot either or they're gonna burn like mine. Just make sure they get nice and crispy on both sides. Once they're ready, I like to strain the tacos standing up like that. That way all the extra oil drips. And now you just prepare them any way you want. And that's it, guys. You just made some nice and crispy flautas. Hope you like this recipe. Bye.